Hi, third video on Centrify DirectAudit High-Availability. In this video, we will simulate a failure of a Unix agent and of a collector. So notice that I have no pending Unix sessions, right? So the first thing is just to test the local spooler on this scenario. I'm going to go to Engineering 6 here, and I'm going to put it on offline. So I've disconnected the network adapter. This is a good test when it tests both the AD bridging, right, and uh, the DirectAudit spooling high availability. So I'm going to log in as Diana, right? Notice that it's going to take a little while to show me the prompt, and that's because the agent wanted to, try to locate a domain controller, but it's down. So AD info, notice that no connectivity to Active Directory, but at the same time, there's no connectivity between the agent and the collector. So if I do a DA info, what you will see is that the session offline storage, and this is really important, it's going to start to grow, right? So if I, add some more stuff, so DA diag or PS minus EF, DZ info, DZ do AD I don't know, VIET password, GO. Right, so I've done a lot of things here. If I effectively go to the console, right, what you will see is there's no new sessions coming up, and it's very, very understandable because the agent is offline, right? So if I go here, I'm gonna just basically reconnect the network, right? And now I don't want to wait for the despooling to happen automatically. I mean, it has a threshold that we could hit, but I'm just going to go and restart the agent so it knows, hey, I'm online again. So I'm going to log in with the worth, and I'm going to DZ do service Centrify DA, restart. At this point, basically, the agent just restarted, so it's going to despool right away. And if I look at the sessions here, I should have this session, which was the one that was done when I was offline, right? And this is really important here. This auditing is end to end. Other approaches, like using a centralized system, perhaps a vault, right? You have to go to the vault through the vault to be able to be audited. But if you bypass the vault, then you lose not only the correlation engine of who had the shared account, but you also lose the session. With Centrify, that's not a problem because it's end-to-end session auditing. Now, and actually, this is the session that I just started right now, in which I, restarted the agent. So if I now want to simulate basically a collector failure, collectors are bound by Active Directory sites and services. So when you're looking at an audit store are units of auditing with Centrify DirectAudit. You can look at the scope of the audit store, and it does something really clever. It uses Active Directory sites and services to determine which is the nearest collector. So in this environment, I have two collectors. I purposely left my Windows session open from the previous video to show you that this one is connected to member, right? If I were to stop the collector server on my member machine, and I'm going to go ahead and log in there, let's see what happens. So if and actually, let's take a look if there's a system out there that is also looking at that from our Unix perspective so we can kill two birds in one stone. So if I go back to my Windows 2012 here, and let's just use PuTTY real quick and see, let's just say Engineering 5, DA diag. Oh. Right, so this one is looking at member as well as the collector. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to member, and I'm going to stop the collector service. So so this is the collector control panel. I'm going to open it. I'm going to stop the service, and let's see what happens over here. I'm going to go back to member 2 into this dialog box. Notice that it actually went to not available, but it switched right now to member 2. If I go back to my other system, to the Engineering 5 system, let's take a look. If I run another DA diag, notice that now it's switched to member 2. So this is how failover and high availability works in DirectAudit. And remember, DirectAudit is an end-to-end auditing system, not a proxy-based auditing system that provides offline auditing at the agent level, regardless of being Windows, Unix, or Linux. It provides high availability using collectors as well. And you must set it up with a backend with a highly available SQL Server backend. And I hope this series of videos helped you.